This is the RPA Champion, and in today's video we are going to be learning how to do sentiment analysis on some text. Now, when we put this in the context of Power Automate, we can massively automate the analysis of text with this plugin. So we will be using a free plugin that is free to a certain limit, and we are going to be using it as an extra bonus on this video. We are going to be capturing tweets and performing the sentiment analysis on these tweets. Now, let's start from scratch. So the first thing that we have to do is we have to create a flow. In this example, we are going to be creating a manually triggered flow, but you could as well create a flow that is automatically triggered by an event. So let's call this sentiment analysis. So the first thing that we need to do is we need some text that we want to analyze. In this case, let's not start with Twitter text. Let's just start with a normal text. So we need to store this text inside the variable. So let's initialize the variable. This is going to be a text variable or a string variable, and we're going to call it how about text track, and the value we would leave it as empty right now, or how about we put some text in. This is a great tutorial. All right, now the next thing that we need to do, we need to create our actual the actual connection that is going to send the text to the cloud service, get it analyzed, and return us a JSON string with the answer. So let's search for the connector that we are going to use for this. So you could just search for NLP and you are going to find a couple of different options. So let's search for the sentiment analysis. And as you can see that there is many different plugins that you could use from Cloudmersive as well. So let's see where the sentiment analysis, maybe we can find it like this. Here it is. Perform sentiment analysis on the classification of text. Now, since I have already installed this plugin, I am not presented with a different screen. So you will be presented with a screen where it will ask you to insert your API key. Now I will show you how you can do that. So the first thing that we will have to do is we will have to go to the Cloudmersive website. You can create an account, it's completely free. And once you have logged in, you will be able to generate an API key. So we go to API keys. And in this case, I have already created one. You would click on Create API Key and you would get an API key. Now here you will be able to see how many calls you have done so far and how many calls a month you have available for free. So as I said before, this is a free service up to 800 calls a month, which should be good for personal use. So now if we go back to our flow, let's insert the variable here to check, and let's run our flow and see if it's working. If this is working successful, we are going to upgrade and beef up this flow with some cool features. So fingers crossed, this works. All right, looks like it was successful. Now let's take a look at the output.
So the input was, this is a great tutorial, and the output was what the service, what the API returned to us is, it says it was true, it connected successfully, and this is a positive classification, a positive sentiment, and the accuracy, or meaning the percentage with which it's sure that this is a positive sentiment, is 0.62. And there is also a sentence count, which means that there is only one sentence in this in the request that we sent. Now, if we go back to our API screen and we refresh, we can see that we have made 6 API calls. That is because it is also counting. I'm not sure how it is taking the words, but might be analyzing only the words, greater words. So is and a is not analyzing it. So it's only checking for the bigger words. So before we had, I believe, 3, and now we have 6. So it only checked this, great, and tutorial. So this is how, in a nutshell, how you do sentiment analysis. Now stick around for 2 more minutes. I want to show you something pretty cool, something that you could do yourself and learn quite a bit with Power Automate. So the first thing that we're going to do, we are going to add a So what we are going to do right now, we are going to add a, we're going to search on Twitter. We will search for a tweet that we're interested in, and then we're going to do some sentiment analysis on it. So let's start immediately. We don't need the variable anymore, so we can take this away. Now let's add another action, and let's search for Twitter. Excellent, here it is. And now let's search for tweets that we want to post. So let's search, for example, for tweets like with the hashtag love. So love is a popular hashtag that is going to appear a lot, so we could instantly use it in our example. Let's just do it for one tweet. Now the next thing that we need to do is we need to update our text check, and inside put the tweet text. So just to recap one more time what is going to happen, we're going to manually trigger our flow. We're going to search on Twitter, and again, I have connected my account, but this is quite a straightforward process to connect your account to Twitter. Now, once you have connected your account, we are going to add the connection to search for tweets, and we're going to be searching for the hashtag love. We can also search for different users, but we're going to search for the hashtag love. We will return one result, but even if we're returning one result, we're still this is automatically created for us, which is a loop. This is going to loop through different results that are returned from Twitter connection, and we are going to be sending the tweeted text to be analyzed by the NLP engine, or the API service that is performing the machine learning and the sentiment analysis on our text. Now let's save this, try it, and keep our fingers crossed that this is going to work. Alright, let's continue. Let's run the flow. And it looks like it has successfully worked. That means that we got a tweet. Let's see what kind of tweet we got. So let's read it. For the creature was made subjected to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who batch subject in hope. So this is a verse from the Bible, actually. So somebody has posted a verse from the Bible with the hashtag love. We have captured it and we have performed sentiment analysis on it. The sentiment analysis has resulted in positive. It has returned with 0.916% confidence that this is positive. And we have successfully automated analyzing random tweets, or constant tweets that are published immediately on Twitter with Power Automate, with a service, with a cloud service. Now let's check our API key and see how many calls this has performed. So this has performed again three calls. So I assume it is not counting the words, it is working in different manner. So probably maybe per sentence, every sentence count could be three API credits or calls. So just as a reminder, I will be deleting this key. I'm actually going to be deleting it right now. So therefore, there is no need to be trying to copy the API key. It has been already deactivated and deleted. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have enjoyed this content, subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and also let me know what kind of other videos you would like to know. Would you like to learn more about machine learning and how to connect the different AI services to the automation services of Power Automate? Would you like to know more about Win Automation and Power Automate, how they can work together? Please let me know in the comments below. I'm really looking forward to it. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching.